Hi, welcome to Hamilton Systems. I just wanted to film a quick video to get how to get the best use of our website. We've got quite a lot of content here, not like a traditional website. As you can see, it starts off pretty much similar like all other websites. However, one of the things we pride ourselves on is our Education Hub. So if you check out on here on the tab, Education Hub, you can search for any particular topic, like for instance Outlook, and lots of little topics on how to do things will come up. We do post a lot of content in here. There's over 420 blog posts and we continually add to that. So we do also have guides so you can download and keep PDFs. It's all free to download as well, and also we do launch regularly new newsletters. December one's coming out shortly as well. And then if you want to go up here under cybersecurity, breached email check tool. Now if you were to put in your email address, it's powered by Have I Been Pwned, well known on the website. If you go to cookiesandfooty.me.com for instance, and it'll do a search, and what it'll do is it'll look for any sort of breaches out there. So it does collect different data, so for instance email address, date of birth, personal information and passwords. So if you see here different websites here, quite a few that's been affected. So if you're ever worried about whether your email has been affected, you can put your email address in. It doesn't store it, so you won't get any email capture from me in that sense. So you don't have to worry about that. And also, when it comes to social media profiles, that can actually include personal data. So you want to be careful on that as well. So for instance, it mentioned passwords on there. Now you shouldn't use the same password for anything. So if you use one website and then another website, use the same password, you do open yourself up to a risk there. One of the things you can do is go to the password generator tool. Now if you were to type one in, you can type your own password in. It's not going to store it. It'll tell you if it's a good password and how long it takes to crack. However, if we put in, for instance, password 123, it says 4 days there to crack. But actually, there's a lot of lists out there that collect often passwords. So if you end up on that list, it could be that your password gets cracked a lot sooner, particularly if people use identifiable information. There's this thing called phishing and social engineering. Someone might ask you certain questions like Facebook. There's a lot of groups out there that ask certain questions, and actually it's to get information to actually get into your system. So be very careful out there. If you actually were to click generate password here, generate a password, and as you can see, it's quite long. Lots of different characters, but it says it takes 165 trillion years to crack. So that's more reliable. Also, if you look at this, it doesn't really mean anything, so it's not identifiable. So it's a lot better password to use in that sense. We do also have lots of things on here. Hackers Toolkit, which you'll find videos on that, basically certain things. It can be a bit scary, so if you do watch it, be careful, because it can be, you worry about your own stuff. We do also have a free book on here, so if you were to go on here and then put in your details, and you can download the free book, have a good read, and it'll teach you a little bit thing or two about phishing and what not to do. So we do have lots of things on the website as well. What I want to highlight is, if you were to contact us out of the blue for support, you can do a remote session, but we do want you to make an appointment first. So firstly, if you do have an appointment and you go to remote session, you can then download the tool here and basically you provide the code with us. It'll be a 9-digit code, and then we can remote onto your computer there. If you don't have an appointment, all you have to do is go to the Hire Us button, and basically you can actually check there and then basically what sort of availability we've got. Typically, I'm sure a remote session won't take no more than 30 minutes. You can just pop in and have a look at our live calendar. Now, if you are a client, you go to portal.hamiltonsystems.co.uk/portal, you'll come to a login prompt. Now on here, I'm already actually logged in, so I'm going to log out, and then I'm going to log back in just to show you. So we're using this just want to use one of our demo accounts. So as you log in, you'll come to this screen. I'll ask you what you're looking for. You can do some searches there. If you've actually logged tickets in the past, they'll come up. You'll be able to see open tickets. You can report an issue there and then live. Now, once we've added a few of our apps, we've only recently started doing this, so service status will display like issues and how it is and uptime. So if you were to get an issue and then you went actually to log a ticket and then went there and you see there were an issue, that might let you hold off logging it there. So also, if you want to request hardware, you just come here, other things, software, for, there's quite a few. You can look at all catalogue, or if you know what you're actually asked for, say you're going to get a laptop, you just click request laptop, and then you just do, basically, typically if we stock it, then we can list it. So these are specifically what we would stock, and then because it's frequent requested, and then you justify it and you put all the details and then you submit it, which is good for clients. Also, we do have our knowledge base, which on the back of the website, which we showed you, the Education Hub, we are putting our articles in here. But as I say, it's quite new. So the ones that actually have a video attached, you'll be able to see a direct YouTube video attached to it. So if you were to go to youtube.com/@Hamilton Systems, you'll see our YouTube channel as well. We're putting a lot of content on there to help people. So also, if you were a client and we'd sent you invoices in the past, you'd be able to see your invoices, any quotes we've got outstanding, and also if you got quite a few devices on site, you can list all your devices there. We do produce reports for customers who've got issues or had issues in the past, and that's there as well. Now, if you do have any questions, if you're looking for an IT support company or wanting to move, if you go to hamiltonsystems.co.uk and up to the hire us button, you may not want to hire us, but certainly if you want to book an appointment, have a chat, there's no harm doing that. We'd love to hear from you, or if you give us a call on 01423 438 953, be happy to talk. Thank you. Thank you for reaching the end of this video. If you'd like this video and you want to see more content from us, please hit the like and subscribe, and also the bell notification, which lets YouTube keep you up to date. And if you want to hire us for a project, please head over to hamiltonsystems.co.uk, and in the top right hand corner you'll find a hire us button. We'd love to hear from you soon. Thank you.